Hey guys, David at Diecast Media Network. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Diecast Reviews. Today it is all about the Toyotas. We're going to look at a really cool Hobby Japan 64. We've got a Corolla. We have got the best brand out there, in my opinion. Tomica Limited Vintage NEO has this Toyota Carina. We'll get into this one. And we're going to look at a DeAgostini one that just came in recently. Check out this Mark II, second gen Celica, however you say it, XX. Before we get to opening these, I want to talk about a few things, a little bit of news. Recently, we had Christina Albrecht of Hot Wheels on the show on Diecast Breakdown. I hope you'll look forward to that interview. Great getting to know her and getting her perspective as a Hot Wheels designer. Make sure you go back and check out our recent episode with Sei Cho at Jada Toys. Really interesting conversation we had and the direction that Jada Toys is going. I think you're going to like it as a Diecast fan. Last but not least, you've got to tune in this weekend. We have got, I think, our first look at Series 5 of Cartooned direct from MGA. We're going to look at some models. If we can track down Louis Tanahara, we will get him on and talk with you as well. But at the very least, we are going to look at some really cool, never before seen cartoon models. And just keep in the back of your mind, Diecast Day of Giving, D-Dog, is fast approaching. We'll have more information on that this Sunday on our live episode of Diecast Breakdown. Okay, let's look at some cars. Okay, please tell me you guys know about Hobby Japan, because they are putting out some of the best officially licensed stuff in 1/64 scale. Today we've got a Toyota GR Corolla RZ. This is Hobby Japan. If you are new to this brand, number one, you're going to love it. Number two, you don't ever get a cracked case like this. I bought this one at a show. This is not how they come. They come slick. This is a good brand, and I just did not see that when I bought it. Hobby Japan is kind of one of the more premium brands out there. Look at this wild finish on this roof here. I don't know what is going on here. I think that's a textured roof. Yeah, that is intentional. That is not a defect. That is a decal or some sort of, I think it's a decal. I don't think it's a tampo. Rest of the car, as you can tell, looks amazing. So it would not make any sense for that to just be scuffed. I think that is an intentional design. Anyway, whatever the Maurizio edition is, will probably shed some light on that roof pattern. Anyhow, this is going to be true 1/64 scale, as we try to bring you here on Diecast Reviews here on DMN. Hopefully most of the stuff you see here will be true 1/64. So Hobby Japan, you're new to the brand. Do they roll? Kinda. Not going to be your best roller. These are really nice, almost display pieces, but the tires do roll. No friction. Look at the detail you get. You get a red brake caliper, caliper behind this open air rim. Get one on the back too. I don't know if you can see that in red. Let's see if we can get a little bit more light here. Got a nice tail lamp here in lensed plastic coming around on the rear. Got a special badge here on the lift gate. Can you see the defroster lines on the back glass? Even though it's really tinted, they did go the extra mile to give you those defroster lines on that back glass. Nice registration plate or whatever kind of tag here on the bottom. Check out the suspension, or excuse me, exhaust detail. Rubber tires with tread on them. This is going to be held together by a screw, and I believe there's going to be one under this muffler as well. Nice vent here on the passenger side fender. This is a right-hand drive vehicle. The side view mirrors reflect. You can see it catching a little bit of light here in that reflective material. Again, that roof, it's a matte black. Almost, it's not carbon fiber effect. Maybe I can find a picture of this vehicle. You can see on the windscreen, you've got an area there for the rear view mirror in matte black. It's a black interior, not a lot to see there. Good wiper detail. Coming around on the front, you have got a Toyota badge right above the grille and a really nice gloss black grille for the vehicle. That's a Sharp GR Corolla Morizo edition from Hobby Japan. Hope you caught in the beginning, this one is going to be all about Toyota. We're not going to have vehicles from 3 parts of the world like we normally do. Up next is a Celica XX 1981. I did a little bit of reading. I think this is going to be a 2nd gen. This Celica XX was known as the Supra here in the States, but these are from the series Legendary Japanese Cars by DeAgostini, one of my favorite series. It's a subscription service. They do 2 per month. There's going to be 100 cars. We're trying to get them all so you can look at them. And I think this was in the last batch. We're up to about number 70 now. So check out what we know as a Supra. The wheels look pretty spot on. Look at that, guys. It is a really, really nice silver metal flake paint job. The red interior really makes it pop. You can see the detail in there on that. Some leather bucket seats, all the matching interior. A little bit of detail here on the floorboard, black. A little bit of difference in color. Let's take a look at the back here. We have got all the period correct badging on the hatchback, the Toyota badge, the red and amber lamps with the white backup light in the middle. Nice muffler there. Coming around on the bottom, you've got a different color, like a charcoal cladding going up the bottom from the rocker to about midway on the door there. You can see that molding. Nice rubber molding. Love the black door handle detail and the little Celica badge on the B pillar back here. So it looks like we've got the fender mirrors. They do reflect. Notice how the tires look like they are rounded, like they're inflated. I've noticed that by watching videos from Small Model Collector. He talks about how sometimes the tires are more rounded and it looks like they're inflated. And it's just worth noting because when you see it, you really take note of it. Coming around on the front, we've got some lensed headlamps, amber on the turn signals. Love the detail on the grille. It does have depth, gives it a lot more detail. Toyota tag on the bottom. Absolutely killed this one. DeAgostini should be proud of this Celica XX. next and last Toyota up for today will be from a favorite brand of Diecast Media Network, Tomica Limited Vintage NEO. So excited I didn't take the time to pronounce every one of those letters. We've got a Toyota Carina 1600 GTR. Did not know this was a GTR at all. Don't know what that meant for this vehicle. I know the Carina eventually was known to us Americans in the States as the Corona, I believe. Unfortunate name change. That didn't really age well. Corona, though, is, I believe, Japanese for crown, and it was one level vehicle below the Crown, which is, you know, kind of their flagship. So this is a Toyota Carina. This would have been mid-70s, and TLV NEO does these 70s and 80s JDM vehicles better or as good as anybody. And I'll discuss that with you if you have a differing opinion, because I have found that to be the case. All right, starting here on the back, beautiful tail lamps, looking exactly like they did back then. This is giving crazy like Nissan Sentra vibes. Twin cam, I guess that's your GTR badging, if you will, on that. Chrome trim all around all the glass on the side and on the front here. A little bit of extra badging here on the door. Love these wheels. Rubber tires with tread. Here's your base. These are going to roll really well. TLVs are just some of the best diecast in our hobby. Lensed headlamps with, it seems, extra detail to give them, like, it's almost like you can see bulbs back there. Grill looking good. Paint is absolutely amazing. Look at that perfect red finish. Not a lot going on in terms of sexiness on the car design, but the execution in this scale is amazing. This is a TLV NEO Toyota Carina, and my name is David with Diecast Media Network. I hope you've enjoyed looking at 3 Toyotas this week on Diecast Reviews.